It's your girl, Blue Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said it, she got it. If you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up. Real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She call names and receipts, gon' explain. Truth black, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, it's Lou Pac, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes. No brakes.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. Go.
She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive.
L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lou Pac, baby. Capiche?
They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lou Pac don't just react, she decode what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown.
This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lou Pac, baby, where every video got purpose.
Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. y'all, I almost accidentally ended the live. Like I was going to turn the mic on and was I don't know how I got in stream and the mic button confused. I'm like, oh shoot, hold on, let me not press that. Like, so I don't know what it is, y'all. But hey y'all, happy Wednesday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Wednesday. It is already the middle of the week. That's crazy. Time waits for no one. Like the days is passing by extremely fast, y'all. Before you know it, the holiday's gonna be here. But I'm so glad because we supposed to have a cold front coming this weekend. I hope it don't change his mind. Because y'all know that boot weather is so bipolar, and I want to make a seafood gumbo so bad. But we need that little cold front. Because you can't do it in the heat. You cannot. You're gonna pass out in that kitchen. But anyway, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience. Let's say I seen you in the chat talking about 15 minutes. No, ma'am. It was like 10 or 12. Okay. You can't count the intro. You can't count the intro, sis. Anyways, y'all. Did I not just tell y'all something was gonna go down? Like I literally just said this on the live yesterday. Something was brewing. Anytime it get quiet, something happened. Now, folks could speculate and say, "Oh, it's because of the views and this and that," but it's a pattern. It's definitely a pattern, and it has been happening damn near the entirety of the saga. So, we kind of used to it at this point, but it still hits different every single time it happens. So we definitely talk about it. It's entertainment. Hey, it is what it is. But anyways, let me see who we got in here so we can get it crack a lag. Shout out to y'all. Y'all came in here quick. Y'all was turning up on the lights. Hopefully, once the crowd come through, the extras, they hit that like button too. Okay? Like just like my people that done already came in. Yeah. Make sure y'all run in and hit that like button before y'all get in the chat, baby. Hey, Queen Love Mail. Hey, Miss Michelle, Beyond Compare, Miss Dee Dee, Shaquintley, Tyrese. Let's see how fast I can go through the names. Scorpio. We got Black Knight, Miss Denise. We got Miss Sweet Queen, my love. Thank you for forever holding on the chat. Shout out to you and all my beautiful minds in the building. I see y'all and I appreciate y'all every single time. Hey, Taisha. Hey, Miss Geraldine, Brown Sugar. You, Mika. We got Miss Connie, Miss Dina. We got Miss Deborah R, Miss Teresa, Miss Novella. Y'all, let me say this too, because sometimes y'all come in and like when y'all first comment before the live starts, don't put y'all comments if you having hopes of me seeing it, don't put it right when you get in the chat because that's when I'm doing my intro and I don't go back up and read comments because it'd be too many people in the chat. So just do your little 1-2 hello when you first come in, and then as time progresses, start putting y'all comments at the bottom, if that makes sense, child. Who else? Let me see. Hey, Kira, solid as a rock. Shout out to you. Hey, Miss Judy, my love. Queen Irie's in the building. We got Nubian Queen. We got Miss Lisa. We got I'm Chosen, Love You Down. We got Miss Honora. We got Miss Lisa Savoy. Miss Peggy. Who else? Miss Darlene. That's another Darlene, y'all. Another Darlene. 3 Darlenes so far in the chat. Shout out to y'all. That must be a good name, baby. Hey, that girl, JJ. Listen, I was wondering who you was yesterday. I'm like, when did I put somebody named that girl, JJ, as a mod? Like, I had to figure out who you was. I know now, though. I know who you are. Who else in here? Let me go down. Hey, Miss Yolanda. Hey, Latte. Miss Tracy, Sweet Mocha. Miss Patricia. We got, hold on, let's see. We got Miss Freddie. We got my bro Terry coming through with the black and gold hearts. Thank you for that. Copyright and fair use. Let's see. Let me go down. Tanaya. Hey, my love. Hey, Des. Who else in here? Hey, Love Cat. Hey, Nene girl. Miss Jackie, Miss Charlene, Miss Simone, Miss Portia, Candy in the building, Miss Diggs. We got Natia. We got Capricorn 88. We got Kira. I said Miss Amara? I think I did. Chocolate Season. We got, hold up, let me see y'all. Queen Sag in the building, Miss Rebecca, Miss Jackie Rogers. We got Carmen. We got Sugar Pop, Miss Wanda. We got Miss Elisa, Christina. We got Miss Fila, another one of my beautiful minds. Miss Angelie, I love you more, my girl. Miss Fifi, Miss Melody, Claire. Who else? Let's see. Sadie. Miss Sherry Weber, and thank you, Miss Sherry, for that coffee. Shout out to you. Every time I go live, y'all, if she's in here, she always buy me a coffee. I notices it, okay? And I appreciate you for that. Hey, Talisa. Hey, Miss Beverly. It don't matter. Who else? Let's see. Let me go down. Aisha Bright. We got, let me see, Miss Deb, Miss Marjorie, Miss Deborah. We got Miss Lisa McGee T, period. Who else? Miss Roslyn, say Shauna. We got Miss Paula in the building. You say hi, Luke. I love your commentary every time, and I appreciate that. Thank you, my girl. Thank you, Miss Geraldine, for my first super. Thank you. I appreciate you. Who else in here? Capricorn Ma. Let me go all the way down. Tanya, all five of me. Who else? Let's see, y'all. And if I skip y'all, it's not on purpose. I try to go fast through the chat so I can make it to the bottom to keep up with the comments. Thank you, sweet queen. I appreciate you more. Thank you, Jubilee. Shout out to you. Who else? Who else? Let me see. Let me see. Yes, y'all. The likes is free. Please hit it. Hey, Demetria. Hey, Tokyo. Hey, Miss Belria. Loving my curves. Show enough in the building. KB Mommy Shamise. Late, don't be laughing at me. Listen, I knew you was going to. I was looking for your comment too. I said, I'm going to get her this time. I was trying to hurry up and mix that coffee, child. I was like, let me see if I can try to be at least just 5 minutes late. But hey, hey, Big Flay. Who else in here? Hey, wait, who's that? Lala is back. Shout out to you. Who me in the building? Miss Jackie H. We got Miss Dana Hart. Shout out to all the new names. I see y'all. Trust me, I can recognize the new ones because I haven't seen them before. So I'm like, hold on, I don't recognize that name. There must be a new person. Even if you're not new, if you a bushwatcher and you it's like maybe your first or second time commenting, I still consider you new because I don't recognize your name due to not commenting. So shout out to all the new followers. Let me see. Let me go down. Hey, Miss Duncan. We almost to the bottom, y'all. Hey, Kia. Hey, Miss Marlene. Who else? Hey, Cree. Cree, it's time for you to go live. Like, what are you doing? I love when Cree go live. Hey, Aisha. The other Aisha in the building, Miss Teresa. We got Miss Nicole. You said that intro got me dancing on the bus while on my way home from work. I love that. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Miss Shalene. The truth is ready. She right there too, y'all. She about to take her shower because we gotta go. Once we finish, well, once I get off live, we going to my sister's house because I gotta help my niece with like her little what is it, homecoming stuff. She's running for homecoming queen again. This is their senior year. Her and my son. She won homecoming queen last year, so she's running for it again. So I'm gonna help her with her boxes and stuff, all her little things to give away during homecoming week, so that people can vote for her. Hey, Miss Matinda, you say, girl, he got that car and been showing his black ASS ever since. Y'all, we talked about this yesterday, did we not? Like, we knew it was gonna happen. One thing about a ninja, especially a ninja that ain't used to having nothing. See, this is why you can't get a man that's at the bottom. Now, don't get it twisted. He is in the industry, but you can be in the industry and still be broke. Okay, this is why you can't help a ninja that's at the bottom. And then, because when child, it's very rare that they remain the same. He's the type of person that you help him, you build him up, and baby, he gonna go share the wealth with the next female. Okay, that's what it gives. That's what he gives to me. That's what he gives. Everything Laonia done bought him, he be smiling all in these other females' faces with it, showing off, just flashing it like a woman ain't bought it for him. Hey Eric, thank you, Miss Sherry. I appreciate you. Hey Tamika. All right, y'all. Let me try to flow all the way to the bottom. Thank you, Aisha. You said the truth is ready in my ham voice. Bree, we're sick of you. Trigger Preacher said this internet wasn't your calling. Let's go chat. Run, Lupa, go up. Thank you, Aisha. Stop him. I appreciate you, my love. Period. She sure did say that. She said it wasn't her calling, y'all. But she needs to let him go. Like, she, at this point, girl, you, before I get ahead of myself, let me do my little disclaimer. um a collective hate of everybody else that's coming in, because there's a lot of y'all coming in right now. So I don't want nobody to feel like I'm ignoring them or not, speaking to them on purpose. I'm just trying to get into the dialogue, y'all. So a big collective hate to everybody. I see y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to all my coffee people. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it is greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me by getting a membership. Shout out to all my members, my green team. I see y'all and I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I always say that because y'all don't have to do what y'all do, but y'all do it anyways to support my platform. So it is greatly appreciated. Y'all, please hit that like button. Please watch those ads and hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. Hey, if you see the hype button, because everybody don't see it. So only if you see it, y'all. Now let's get into it, because y'all, when I tell y'all, it's giving crash out coming, because when I tell y'all this girl then posted so much back to back, like the subliminals is flying. My messenger was going crazy. I was like, dang, she's still posting. He knew something was up too, because Janelle done unfollowed her and everything. Like, if y'all remember, the other day when I went live, when we went look on his page, I said, well, he's still following her, because I kind of had a feeling that they wasn't together. Now, this was my personal feeling. Like I said, I could have been wrong, and I was wrong, because they were still afloat. They were still doing their little 1-2. But now it's giving it ain't that no more. Like, they definitely going through it. And I think this is what I think is going on, y'all. And a lot of times I be right. Okay. I be right because very logical. I think that, and this, I'm basing this off of one of the subliminals that she posted, even though she posted about 20 of them. I personally think that Janelle been on the go ever since he, not even just went once he got that new car, before that also. I feel like he's hardly ever with her. And y'all know she's very codependent, right? But let me not just say that, because I want to be fair also, right? Not even just to, single out her codependency, but in any relationship, if you in a relationship, you want a man that's gonna be around. Period. Like, what are we doing? If I can't never see you, if you always got something to do, or you always in the streets, because he for the street, point blank and the period. That ninja is a bachelor at heart, and I've been saying that since the beginning of the saga. It is what it is. Why she's still holding on to him by a thread, I have no clue. But she needs to let him go. And y'all, I know how y'all be getting on me. Like, y'all be putting belt to ass. Okay, when I say certain things, listen. When I say certain things, y'all be like, Pop, don't help her. Don't tell her. No. But I feel, y'all, I have sympathy for them babies, because as women, we know how it is. Even though she don't listen, regardless, she don't listen to none of the advice that's given. But I always have a soft spot for them kids, because they're kids. Like, and some women don't realize the emotional roller coaster and turmoil that kids go through with relationships from their parents, or one parent, whether you with the daddy or with somebody else. The kids go through it too. And I cannot stand it. Like, girl, think about your baby. If you going through all of this, if you and this man breaking up every 5 to 7 business days, think about not even so much the effects of Janelle not being there anymore, but the toll that it has from her emotion. Because when we as women, when we not in the right headspace, when we stressed out, when we going through it, we can't be as attentive and give our kids the love that they need and deserve, because you going through it. So you can't give them something that you don't have. If your cup is empty, how can you fill your kids up? Like, if you see this relationship is not working, girl, let it go. Just because he's your baby daddy don't mean you have to stay with him. Like, get it together. Y'all, oh my God. I have a sister just like this. Like one of my sisters is just she's in therapy. Look at me putting her business out, y'all. But y'all don't know who she is anyways. But one of my sisters, okay? She is just y'all. She is just like not like Laonya with the lion sense, but the codependency when it comes to a man. Oh my God, I cannot stand it, y'all. And they always pick the wrong kind of ninja. That's what make it even worse because they get it together, Pop. Because y'all, I'm starting to talk about family now, and it's getting personal. But come on now, it's time to get. It's time. It's really time to get it together. Like it really is. How much more are you? Not even just yourself, but how much more are you going to put your kids through? Because if y'all remember the last time they had a big falling out, one of the things that stuck with me that she posted is when she said, "Not only do I have to heal my broken heart, but I also have to heal the broken hearts of my kids." Because of the toll from that relationship. That should tell her something right there. Even though I feel like her children don't like Janelle, but it's just the fact. Like if you recognize that, just the fact that she recognizes the toll and the turmoil and the emotional roller coaster that her kids go through, also when it comes to her codependency with these men, that should tell you something. It's time to take a break. Heal. Cause she ain't healed from sleeping, she ain't healed from the truth, and she definitely ain't healed from Janelle because they keep getting back together. That relationship should have been dissolved. That should have been one and done and over with. Babies are no babies. That y'all, oh Lord have mercy. Thank you, Dimples. Wait, this is another Dimples. Period. I love it. I was thinking about Dimples, right? What is her first name? It's Melanin. I think it's something like that. Rodriguez. But it's another Dimples, y'all. Bushwatcher faithfully love your commentary. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. And shout out to you for coming out them bushes. Come on, Bushwatchers, y'all. Come on out. Fall out one time for the one time so Pop can see. Especially if you never commented before, give me a little hey in the chat. Let me see. Let me see the name. That way I could get familiar. Thank you, my love. Wow, you can go get him then. She need a place. She need a place. Hold on. Retype that, Rebecca. You put she need a place to stay. Who need a place to stay? Because Laoya got a place. She got a place, y'all. Let me go down. Keep up with y'all in these comments, y'all. But like I said, she was posting back to back. Go. I feel a crash shot coming. And I'm gonna have to hit up Harmony because Harmony has been missing for a couple days, child. She didn't post no video in a couple days. I have to see what she doing. But she was one of the ones who said it. Because me and her had a debate about that. I was like, I don't know. I think that they broken up. I think they just trying to save face and they co-parenting, throwing a little something out there every blue moon just so the internet don't get suspicious. And Harm was like, no, Pop, you already know how long you give it up. When they going through it, the internet gonna feel it, whether it's subliminal or direct. And she was telling the truth. Like it never fails. It never fails. When they going through it, baby, she gonna let it be known. She ain't gonna always just outright be direct with it and say, hey, this ninja done cheated, he did this, he did that. But she gonna let it be known through subliminals that it is rocky over there. And the fact that this is the crazy part, y'all. He unfollowed her. So that tells me a lot because I noticed the last time they got into it, he didn't unfollow her. Like the last times that they was, doing the subliminals back and forth, he didn't unfollow her. But this time he did. So that speaks volumes to me. That speaks volumes because she was the only person he was following. Well, outside of his self on his other page. So that's interesting. That's real interesting. Let me get to the bottom so we can start pulling these subliminals up. What's up, Antonio Anthony? Shout out to the fellas in the chat. It ain't too many of y'all, so when I see y'all, I'll be like, okay, period. We ain't got too many men that be tuned in besides my bro Terry and 88 Brian coming every blue moon. Who else? I can't even remember. That's how you know we ain't got too many men. But a collective hater, everybody else that's coming in, I see a lot of y'all coming in. Shout out to y'all. A lot of new names. Thank you to my bush watchers. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me go down. We got 484 in the building, y'all. Please, please, please run them likes up for Pop. And if y'all can support my logo, please. Okay. If you enjoy this commentary, support your girl stuff. It don't have to be much. If you don't want to do the 10, you could do $1, 99. I think it's 99 cents, something like that. But we be having so many people in the chat to where it's nothing. Like 15 on the go, that ain't nothing, y'all. But anyways, let me pull up the subliminals. It's thick, y'all. Hold up. Let me pull it up. It's a lot, so bear with me. Oh, Lord. Baby, she was going in. I was like, oh, Lord, she might be about to crash out because that's a lot. Hold on. That's one. I'm going to count them as I add them to the screen. That way y'all know I ain't just saying it's a lot. Y'all going to be like, oh, okay, I see what I'm talking about. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, hold up, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hold on, wait, I missed one. Did I get this one? I think I did, but I'm on 15, 16, 17, 17, y'all. No cap. My source was like, hold on, I'm not done. I was like, God damn. Baby, she was busy. She wants the world to know. And this is what we call needing and seeking validation from the internet. Because there's no reason why the internet should know what's going on in their relationship every single time something happens. It's no reason, y'all. This is why it's hard for her to get ahead because it's like it does something for her. I don't know what it does. Well, outside of the validation that's being seeked, but like, girl, ain't no way, whether it's direct or indirect, people know when something going on because she get out of control with her posting. She start posting back to back. She start telling us over and over how much of a good woman she is. She ain't trying to convince us. She trying to convince him. But here's the gag though. When you in a relationship, you should never have to try and convince the person that you're being with on a daily basis how good of a person or a woman you are. They should already know that. A man who really checking for you gonna recognize your worth every day, regardless. Like, why you gotta keep reminding this man how rare you are? Or are you trying to remind yourself? That's another thing, y'all. It's kind of giving a little projection, maybe. Because why is it that every time they going through it, she constantly posting how rare she is and what she brings to the table? Shouldn't he already know that? They almost 3 years in. Like, ain't that something that, that should be, first of all, when you first get into a relationship, they supposed to know. They supposed to know your characteristics, what you bring to the table initially, which is why, hence one of the reasons why they even pursue you, because they recognize the value. So that should tell her something. If you got to keep coming on social media and saying how valuable you are, this man is not for you, baby. Let him go. Let him go. And y'all, anytime, and this is okay, when you and this is not just for her. When I speak on stuff like this, it's for everybody. Anybody that it can relate to. If you going through any type of issues in your relationship, if you feel like, how a lot of times you pray to God and you asking God to remove and reveal, and he start removing or revealing and you start questioning it. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Stop praying. Stop praying that prayer if you're not going to abide by it. Like, no, just stop. If you know you're gonna stay with that ninja after God didn't hit you in the back of the head with that stop sign, then or that slipper, don't say that prayer no more. Okay? Just let it go. Just let it go. Don't be like, okay, God, one more time. Like, no, you can't do that. It's too many people in this world for you to be wasting his time. But like if you at a point where your relationship is more chaotic and more hectic and more toxic than it is, a happy, genuine type of prosperous, blessed relationship, it's time to let it go. Life is too short to be wasting time on something that's not worth it. You should never have to convince somebody of your worth if you with them on a daily basis. They should already know that. And if they don't know, that's not your person. See, people hold on to uh relationships or situationships slash, men, women, whatever, so long, fighting to hold on to something that's not even intended for them. That's the crazy part. Like you blocking your own blessings trying to hold on to something that's not even meant for you. That's crazy. God don't always give you what you want because you deserve better. Well, if you a good person, let me say that. Now, if you ain't a good person, then yeah, you gotta take your lick, okay? But no, if you deserve that, a lot of times when you trying to hold on to something and you constantly praying to God and uh you feel like He's not answering it, that's why you deserve better if you're a good person. Nah, I can't say if she's a good person because I feel like we already know that their relationship is karmic. We already know it's toxic. And that's probably why they still going through the motions because, a lot of times when you in that type of situation and you questioning why are you still here, knowing it's bad for you, it's karmic. That's why. You gotta go through it. And I feel like she's at the point where she didn't went through it and it's time to let it go before something tragic happens. Stop holding on to that toxicity, baby. My biggest thing is the fact that she has three daughters. Like, she got sons too, but I look at the girls a little different because I'm like, how are you gonna tell your baby girls what they deserve if you settling for anything? It's contradicting. You can tell them that when they're younger that they deserve princess treatment but when they get to a point where they understand adult behaviors, it ain't gonna be so convincing because that's when they start asking questions. Well, mommy, if I deserve this, why don't you deserve better? Why are you settling for less? You know. And how you gonna answer that when it's true? Ooh, child. Thank you, Tanaya. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you, Karen. Say hi, Pop. Yes, I'm a bushwalker. Laugh a lot. I love your commentary. Thank you, Miss Karen. I appreciate you, girl. And thank you for coming out the bushes. Hey, dear Solid. Hey, Queen Steph. Shout out to Queen Steph in the building. Make sure y'all go check out over there on her channel. Okay. You can put your link in the chat if you want, Queen Steph. And thank you, Lady Woods, for that cash up blessing. I appreciate you, my love. All right, y'all. Let me start showing y'all these screenshots. Let's get all the way to the bottom. Hey, Anomaly. I'm trying to work my way to the bottom, baby. Y'all commenting fast. The comments is just getting away from me. All right. So let me put the first one up. I'm gonna try to go through them kind of fast because, like I said, it's about 16 or 17. I think I put up. Ooh, child. All right. So this is one. This is one. Let me put them on the other screen as I go. That way I could just exit out of them as I go. So, excuse me, y'all. That coffee got me burping. All right. So she put this up. Dear strong woman, you are not intimidating. They are intimidated. There's a difference, right? She put that up. Thank you, Healing Hearts. I appreciate you. She put that up, y'all. That's one. Looks like I cashed up you and didn't get the receipt. I got it, my love. Thank you. I got it. I appreciate you. Okay, she put that up, y'all. That's one of them. Let's take that one down. I'm gonna go through them kind of fast. So, well, I ain't gonna, just hurry and take them off the screen, but I will go through them kind of fast unless I want to kind of break it down a little bit. Then I'll keep it up. But this one ain't, too much of nothing besides the intimidation part. So we'll take that one down. All right, hold up. Let's get another one. Can't wait till we get to the good ones. So this one she put up, it says, "Dear God, protect me from anything that wasn't sent by you. Amen." Y'all. And what's crazy is it's crazy because it's like they be going back and forth, even though he don't really be posting up nothing. Now, mind you, he did post something, okay? Because you know he's seeing this. Even though he unfollowed her, he still can go on her page and see certain things. It's not like they blocking each other. So, and the reason why, people all anytime people post stuff in their stories is because they want to see who's actually watching their page. Because when you post something in your story on Instagram or Facebook, you can actually see the people that's looking at your story, right? So that's why she do that. Well, that's why everybody do that. But he posted he hadn't posted nothing since yesterday. So earlier he posted those pictures from that premiere again. He posted some more pictures from the premiere. And then he also posted something in his story. It was a video at the same premiere, if I'm not mistaken, but it was the lyrics to the song that was playing that I felt like was subliminal. I can't remember the lyrics, but I'd have to go back and listen to it. But when I first heard it earlier, I was like, oh yeah, he do his subliminals through music. If y'all notice that, like he'll post something in his story, a picture or something, and is the song that's playing. He'll use that as a subliminal. But she's more direct with her. She'll just post 50 of them in her story, saying how valuable she is, how God is removing and revealing how, God, if you didn't send him, da, da, da. But this is my thing when it comes to this one right here. You knew he wasn't God sent when you got with him. You not only did you know about his girlfriend, but you acknowledged her whenever y'all remember when they did that FaceTime video. This was around, well, right before Valentine's Day 2023, right? And he FaceTimed her and he was like, "Will you be my Valentine?" And she was like, what about your girlfriend? So you knew this man had a woman when he was approaching you. And the fact that, what's even crazier, women know the saying. This is not an uncommon saying, how you get them is how you lose them. Not only is the saying very common, but I would say it's very true also. And it's a lot of evidence to back that up. How you get them is how you lose them. Because it's a lot of a lot of women that then lost men based on how they acquired that man child. So she knew what she was getting herself into. She knew it. She laughed about Chrissy going to jail, all of that. When Janelle called the cops on Chrissy because Chrissy went to his house to get her things, from what I'm told, Bree was the one who told Janelle to call the cops on her. That was his woman at the time. And Chrissy did some hours in jail behind that. But you know what? It wasn't behind. Let me clear this up because she did, she did clear it up for me when she said this on my platform when I interviewed her. She didn't go to jail because she was at his house. She had a warrant for a traffic ticket. So that's why they arrested her whenever Janelle called the cops to his house. It wasn't because she was trespassing or none of that, because they was, very much still like relationship, whatever, or had just ended. I think they had just ended the relationship, so it was still fresh. And she went over there to get her stuff. So she would be staying to his house. Like most girlfriends do, right? But she had a warrant for a traffic ticket. And that's why that cop arrested her. Hey to Jay. Hey Whopper with legs. I can believe it. Long your favorite thing to do is to call. Yup. Yep. It was said that she the one who told him to call the cops on her. Which is crazy because how you get them is how you lose them. How you get them is how you lose them. Think about him leaving her outside. Remember when she made those posts saying, leaving a pregnant woman outside, or leaving a woman outside when knowing she's pregnant or something is diabolical when she, spazzed out one of those good times? Yeah. So that's the same energy. The only difference is he didn't call the police on her. Just like when she crashed out for that ring, that $10,000 ring she bought him. He didn't open that door. She was sitting outside in her car on live. So, same energy. But dear God, protect me from anything that wasn't sent by you. Amen. That's the crazy part. See, this is why God don't be taking her serious. And you could tell he don't based on how her life is going. Because it's always using him for convenience. You can't do that. Either you're gonna be with God present in 100% capacity, or it ain't no 50-50. It ain't no 45, 45, 55, 40, 60, 30, 70. No, it has to be 100%. Because everything that we don't see, God sees all. God sees all. Okay, so you can't play on his top like that, baby. That's why he don't take her serious. All right, that's another one, y'all. And it's so hypocritical and just contradicting to even ask God or try to put God in the midst of that foolishness, that toxicity, when uh you wasn't thinking about God when you was being with him while you was still married and while he was in a relationship. God wasn't nowhere in the midst of that. And she kept posting. If y'all remember, she kept posting, "Thank you, God, for some along those lines of God sending her Janelle." God ain't. God will never send you somebody else's man or somebody else's wife. Okay, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But she was making it seem like Janelle was God sent, heaven sent, the best thing since sliced bread. Child, child. Okay, let me let me go to the next one, y'all. Let me pull up the next one. And I'm gonna get in the chat with y'all once I finish going through all of these subliminals. Okay. So this is another one. And it says, imagine meeting a woman, then boom, you got a business partner and a wife. Ooh, girl. He got all that and still can't act right. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? You being a business partner and a wife for a ninja that don't care. Like, the fact, not only does he not he's not looking for the value in a woman. He's not, and you know what? It's a lot of men like that. It's a lot of men out there like that, y'all. He's not looking for that, but it's cool because if he's not seeing that in you, then that means he's not your person. He's somebody else's person. Because it only takes that one person to come around. And it's not so much that of a woman being able to change a man, because I don't believe that. I don't believe that a woman can change a man. But I believe a man can change for a woman. If you know, it's a difference, y'all. It's a big difference. He has to want to change. And that's when he sees her value and realizes that she's not worth losing. Okay? It ain't none of that in this situation. Ain't none of that. And I really believe she thought that she can buy, like, use her money to make it equivalent to her value. That's what it gave. Because it gave paymaster. He gave opportunities. And it seems like another thing that I told y'all, I said, y'all, the money is depreciating. Well, not depreciating, deplenishing. Okay. The money is deplenishing. Watch how the relationship changes. Because she started buying him since the beginning. So now that she can't afford to do all of these extravagant things for him, his energy is different. Even though he been a demon since the beginning, don't get it twisted, but it's a little bit worse. Now he's really more nonchalant, not giving a F, doing what he want to do. It's way more consistent because he was an opportunist going into that situationship. Even though there are kids involved, he still don't see her the value that she wants him to see. Okay, he'll never see it because he's not looking for it. He's not looking for it. If you've been with a man for years and you still crying out to him, asking him, or like more so convincing, because this is her trying to convince him of her worth, and he's intentionally ignoring it, that should tell you something. Why are you wasting your time? Uh, Child, The days of staying with a ninja for the kids is over. Okay. Them days was gone with our grandparents. Like, and our parents. That was going on in them times. Staying around or staying with a no good ninja for the sake of the kids, those days are over. It's too many boss women out here to be staying around for the sake of some cheering. And them cheering be stressed out too, needing a cigarette. That's how much they be stressing them cheering out, y'all. Poor child be needing a cigarette from their parents' foolishness. Them cheering don't care about that. Like, if anything, it's making it worse. It'll make the situation worse, especially depending on how bad the relationship is in front of the kid. That is crazy to me. Oh, she did. Hold on. Let me see. Thank you, Brittany. Let me see. Thank you, Tanya, for my coffee. Oh, y'all, it's been a storm. We had some rain earlier, but y'all can't hear that thunder. I don't think y'all can hear that thundering. Hey, discussion board, my love. It's thundering like crazy out here. It's been a storm, but we got that cold front coming. I can't wait so I can make that seafood gumbo ham been begging me for. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Brittany says she just posted. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. That's what she on, y'all. Loving you ain't nothing. Felt that. I don't see it. Brittany, you gonna have to send it to me because I don't see it. I don't see it, my love. Yeah, you gonna have to send it to me, Bookie. Let me see. Nope. Maybe unless it's not on Facebook. You're gonna have to send it to me because I don't see it. I'm not on none of them other channels or whatever. But my stuff gets sent to me via sources, so I don't see none of that, child. You said I already did laugh out loud, but it's on her. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Last night I cried, tossed and turned. That's my song. Okay, hold up. What is her name on Instagram? Is it just me? Yep. Hold on. Oh, that she posted that old picture. I hope it ain't no music. No. Okay, so y'all remember the picture that she posted when her and them kids went to beat the BOMB? That's the same picture when one of the sons was in the red plaid pajama pants or whatever. Real cute pictures with her and the boys, right? So she captioned it and she said, she posted this 8 minutes ago. She said, "It still amazes me how my sons look like they could be my siblings, but more than looks, I pray they carry what matters most. The heart to love a woman the right way." Oh yeah, she definitely going through it, y'all. "I hope they learn from their mama and daddy to treat whoever they love like a queen." Child, I know you lying. I know you lying. Learn from they. Oh, y'all, she's telling on herself. She's telling because if her and Janelle together, why she didn't include him? If that's her man, ain't he treating her like a queen? But here's where it gets contradicting, right? Because your kids are exposed to your relationship, baby. Like, what example are you setting? Just because you feel like you a good person in that relationship, hence the last sentence saying, learn from their mom and their daddy, then why are you still putting up what you putting up with? It's given she don't feel she deserves better. That's what it's given. If we really keeping it all the way 100, it's given low self-esteem, it's given lack of self-worth, it's giving lack of self-respect, it's giving all of that. Because when you know you that girl for real, you ain't settling for this. Especially not a ninja that you taking care of financially. Let him go. Let him go. What's for you is for you. And this message is to any woman dealing with this BS. You should not have to spend your time while in the relationship trying to convince the man of your word. He gonna see it. He's a man, right? Real men do real things, real men things, and they see it. You don't have to convince them of nothing because it's gonna show in everyday behavior. The characteristics gonna show. I promise you. I promise you. And Ninja, you better show me you worth it. You better show me why I need to keep you around, especially when you bringing more to the table. Like, girl, what are you doing? It's all good posting these type of pictures with these type of captions, but you not living by that. And we literally, y'all, before I even shout out to Brittany for bringing this to my attention, because before we even talked about this, we talked about the girls, the example that needs to be set. How can you teach your girls that they deserve the world when you settling for child the bottom of a barrel? Like, it's not gonna add up when they get older. And a lot of times kids are products of their environment. They follow the footsteps of their parents. So when the boys see their daddy being abusive, 9 times out of 10, guess what? Oh, when the girls, you know who the girls look for? They look for the man that their mom settled for. So if that mama had a good man, they gonna know what they deserve. If that mama had a no good one, then 9 times out of 10, that's what they look for because that's all they know. So if you stand with it, then they're becoming accustomed to the idea of toxicity maybe being the right thing. That's not cool at all. Stop worrying about public validation. Stop trying to hold on to a relationship to please the internet and heal. Go heal and allow your kids to heal. Don't bring no man around them for a while. Even and y'all, don't get it twisted, right? It ain't nothing wrong with having a little fun, but you don't have to bring every ninja around you cheering. You don't have to settle down with every ninja. You can date. I hate the fact that they took dating and what is it called, chivalry, out of situations. Like, ain't nothing wrong with dating multiple men, sleeping with them yet. Not don't have some decorum between the legs. Shout out to JT. Okay, gotta have a little decorum between the legs. But it's nothing wrong with dating, allowing a man to court you to see what weighing out your options, especially when you really moving like you that girl and not just saying you are. I'm talking about actions, baby. Like, it's time to get it together. Hopefully those boys do see an example, but the reality of it is that they're seeing what you're going through. So they ain't looking at the fact that you treating a ninja good. They looking at the examples as in the men that's around them. That's what they looking at. They looking at how Janelle treating you and how you settling for it. They not looking at, oh, our mama buy this man all kind of stuff. She caters to his every desire and put us on the back burner to do. They don't. Yeah, they seeing that, but that's not reality. They're not looking at how you feel like you're treating a man. That don't even make sense, y'all. When she said, I hope they learn from their mama and daddy to treat whoever they love like a queen. When you not even getting treated like one. Where's the example? Where's the example? How can they learn that if they're not surrounded by it? You got to lead by example. Kids are a product of their environment. If they're around toxicity, guess what? Guess what? Shout out to the parents who shield their kids from all the toxicity. Because it's plenty of people, y'all. I have friends that they parents then got divorced and they never even knew they had issues. That's how you shield your kids. It's not impossible. Kids shouldn't have to bear that type of weight. are those problems, those emotional problems, that mental distress. Like, no, they deserve to be kids. The kids deserve to see a man loving a mama the proper way, the correct way, and vice versa. But you can't set not now example if you're settling for the bottom of the barrel. If your kid seeing you chasing a ninja all through the house, trying to stop him from leaving, while he cussing you out, calling you all out your name, and them cheering being exposed to that, like, I would feel less of a woman. In my house, it's already understood. Ain't no raising your voice in front of my children. I don't play that. Cause who you talking to? Who you talking to? Bye. Get gone quick. Listen, y'all. This ain't that, baby. This ain't that. Who Lord? Who Lord? Who I pray for them babies, Lord. Thank you, Healing Hearts. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Don't even raise your voice in front of my kids. They'll never see that. Uh-uh. We ain't doing that, baby. We ain't doing that. Ham already know. Listen, my baby's 7. She'll be 8 next month, and she already get treated like a queen. Like, baby, they gonna catch hell with that one when she get older. Cause she just like her mama. She just like me. Ain't no settling for nothing. We ain't settling for nothing. Like, no. She get called gorgeous every day. You gotta make sure their self-esteem is up to par. Keep it on them. You don't want them to be cocky and conceited to a point where they think they better than everybody. But you want to make sure that their self-esteem is so high to where nobody else, an outside influence, can't take nothing from 'em. Oh, you say I'm ugly? Oh, really? Oh, really? This ain't that. No, I'm beautiful. My child already knows. She'll tell you in a minute. She knows she cute, baby. She know it. Like, you, and that's, you got to do that. You got to boost their little self-esteem up. Like, if you don't do it, who will? You got to be a better influence in front of your babies. That is crazy, y'all. And the thing that keep replaying is that video, and y'all know I done quoted this multiple times. I'll never forget when she said this. This stuck with me. If nothing else stuck with me in this saga, this stuck with me because it was pertaining to her kids. When she said, when she was still pregnant with the twins, and she said on that video, I'll never forget, because I done quoted this to y'all multiple times. This girl said, I'm like a robot. And this was right when her and Janelle broke up that last time. She said, I'm like a robot in front of my kids trying to keep it together, but I'm so numb. And that the reason why that stuck with me is because as a mother, you supposed to look to your kids to get you out of that. They're supposed to be your get back up when you going through a breakup with a man. Your kids get you through that because nothing is supposed to matter more than them. So if you at a point where you like a robot in front of your kids over a ninja, baby, life is backwards. Priorities is all. Don't nothing make me more happy than my baby. Ninjas come and go. I look at them. When they happy, I'm happy. When I'm happy, they happy. That's when you know you really got the game all the way messed up. Like, and that's when you know when that quote was said, oh, my calling wasn't to be a mother, that's when it start clicking. Like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Because when it gets to a point where you're that codependent on a man where you can't even function in front of your kids and keep it together for the sake of them and their little mentals, that's a problem. That's a problem. It should never be that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on right quick. All right, y'all. My bad. I had to go put my coffee. I thought my son had left to go get my other son. Y'all know my baby driving now. So he went get my middle son from football practice. It feels so good that my baby is driving because it give me a little break sometimes. I don't let him go too far yet. Like his school is up. Who I'm out of breath, I was running. His school is up the road, so I'll let him go like little distances just to kind of get him warmed up to driving without me in the car. Even though he does have his license, right? But I'm still nervous. You know, that's how it be when you're a parent. Okay, still a little nervous, child. Let him loose by himself, but I give him little baby steps. So, hey, True Slayer. Let me go. Let me catch up with y'all in these comments. Okay, let's see. I wish I would put a man before mine. Like that. That's crazy to me, y'all. Like, come on now. It's time to get it together. It should never be that much back and forth. If you question it, I had to tell my son keep it down. Tell you come up in here hollering with that coffee. What was I saying? I didn't forgot what I was saying. Talking to them dang on cheering, but I don't like that. Like anytime you in a relationship and y'all can't get it together, is let it go. It's not meant to be. Why are we holding on to something like that? Why are we holding on to something that can't stay together for past 5 to 7 business days with cheering in the midst? Because y'all remember we had that discussion also. We talked about the factors of how kids don't keep a man around. We talked about that. That won't keep no man. And if it was, and she's a living example because if that was the case, she would still be with baby daddy number one. If kids could solidify their relationship, let's take this one down and get to the next one. Oh, it's storming, y'all. I hope the power don't go out because that rain is coming down, baby. Oh, I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. All right, this is another. Let me try to go through it fast since it's raining because I don't want the live to shut down on y'all. So it says control how you respond to things sent to destroy your peace. We know that's for him. We know that one is for him for sure because the way he act is consistent of a peace destroyer. Listen, he's definitely a peace destroyer. Okay, like ain't nothing about that bachelor say peace. That's why I don't understand why she's still trying to hold on to him. Like, girl, it's time to Pete and Joe the situation. Like, let him. But you know what it is, y'all. I should have put some clips together for y'all because there's some things, some red flaggish type things that she done said in videos that lets you know why she still holds on to that toxic relationship. Y'all remember when she was outside of his house trying to get that 10K ring back, right? One of the things she said while on the phone, she was now mind you, she on the phone with her homegirl, and they trying to talk her off the ledge, telling her get off live, go home, da 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 da. Even her daddy tried to tell her get her ass from over there. One of the things she said was, I wonder who he gonna be with next because he want to deal with bustos, the ones who don't bring nothing to the table. They ain't even got a car to get to. You gotta Uber them to you. I wonder how they gonna look. I wonder who he gonna be with next. I wish I would be worrying about somebody getting a demon from me. You worried about how a demon gonna be with the next? Like what? I could see if you was losing something, word losing a good man. I mean, word not losing. I could see if it was that, but you talking about a man who putting you through straight hell as if he's Lucifer Jr. And you worrying about who gonna be next in line? Like what? Girl, you got to know it's better out here in the world. You got to know it's billions of other men, right? More efficient to see. Ain't no way in hell I'll be worried about who gonna end up with my scraps. somebody who couldn't treat me like the queen I am. So you gonna stick around in hopes that he change into a better man. Listen, a man that's good is good. A man that's good is good. Is the good is in him. I would, child, ain't no way in hell. You'll be waiting your whole life, wasting all your young years, waiting on a ninja to switch his ways. And by the time he decide he wanna stop being for the streets, he don't even get it up like he used to. That's what you waiting on. Listen, oh child. You know what? Let me say this. Even though I speak on how, a lot of times kids are a product of their environment, that the percentage ain't 100%, y'all. So it is chances where, and I hope this is one of those situations where her babies grow up and want opposite of what they seen their mama have. I hope this is one of those situations because it don't always turn out to be a story where it's, oh, you're a product of your environment. Sometimes kids go against the grain and say, oh no, I seen what my parents went through and I wanted better. Hopefully this is one of those situations because, oh child, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way, baby. With 6 kids, you got 6 watching. Not 1 or 2, you got 6 to set examples for. And this what you showing them. This what you showing them. Because I'm pretty sure they know every time the breakup happens, she can't like she wear her emotions on her sleeve. So it ain't no way them kids don't know when a breakup is going on. Especially shout out to Dawn. Period. Love you, Dawn. Wherever you at, because Dawn ain't really been going live too much. Shout out to Big Dawn. If y'all remember, Dawn put out messages where she was getting Lala to send Janelle messages during the breakup. Using her child to get a no good ninja bag. Imagine it. Imagine it's one thing to expose your kids to your toxic relationship, and it's another thing to have them play a part in it. Using your child to message a ninja that just cheated on you to get him back. You making your child tell him, "Oh, I miss you." What? Y'all don't remember that when Dawn put the messages out? How she was making Lala text this fool. She miss him and this and that. Oh, child, things are gonna get easier. Listen, I hope so for the sake, because baby, no man, this ain't good. This ain't good. And this is why this is a prime example, y'all. Y'all notice how she go back and forth with wanting to be married. Y'all notice that? Like 1 minute is, oh, I want to get married. And the next minute it's, I don't want to get married because, the last marriage didn't work out. Y'all know how she go back and forth with that? But this is a prime example on why she should have wanted marriage for herself, because you got entirely too many children, too many baby daddies to have to keep starting all over. She should have demanded marriage with Janelle before she even gave him babies. Because guess what? This is why I say if you are not married, you are single. Because that man can easily walk away from everything. And you be what? His baby mama. His baby mama. Another baby mama. Third time's the charm, right? That's the crazy part. Now you stuck with the responsibility of raising 6 kids with none of the dad is in the home. Not one. The first 2 should have been a lesson learned. The first 2 should have been a lesson learned. Okay, it didn't work out with these 2, so I'm gonna switch my standards up on him. Like, if he want kids, he gonna have to give me that ring. He gonna have to sign them papers. And if it ain't worth it, if he's saying, and this is another, this is y'all one major flag I always say to look for when it comes to men, right? If a man will tell you he want to put a baby in you, but tell you that he's not ready for marriage, that's a red flag. That's a red flag because having kids is all the way up there. Like the value of that is higher than marriage. So you can't marry me. You ain't ready for marriage, but you ready for another lifelong commitment because y'all don't just separate once the kids make 18. Y'all in each other's lives forever. That child, y'all child is gonna get married when they have grandkids. Y'all, the grandkids gonna have birthday parties, graduations. Y'all both gonna be there. Like, if you're doing it the right way, of course. Not if you a DB, but if you're doing it the right way, the family is going to be needed on both sides or wanted at least. So that's a lifelong commitment also. Kids don't stop needing their parents once they become 18. That's not how they go. At least if you doing it the right way, if you parenting the right way, I still need my mama. And I'm grown. I'm 37. And I still need my mama for certain things. So listen, like, no. How can you say you want a baby? Are you ready for a baby? But marriage is too much. Child, if you don't get up out my face with that, he ain't the one. He ain't the one. Okay. Just because this generation have made it to where it is backwards and it's okay for it to be backwards doesn't mean you have to live by that or follow it. You can still hold your own standards for yourself. And that's what she should have did based on her experiences that she had already, y'all. Already. Hey, JB, what's up, my love? All right, let's go to the next one. Baby, that rate is coming down. Okay, did I do this one? Control how you respond to things sent to destroy. Okay, I think I must have had this one up twice. Wait, where is it? Yep, I must have put this one up twice. So hopefully I can take it down. I don't remember which one it is though. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can find it. What is it? Hold on to your love. Where you at? I don't even see it. There you go. Okay, let me take that one off. All right, let's put up another one. Why you going crazy, huh? Okay. All right, let's put up another one. We got 570 in the building. Please tell me we got at least 400 on the likes, y'all. I know we got 400 on the likes. Okay, I know we got 400 likes. And support my little goal, y'all. Try to give me at least halfway with the goal if y'all can. I'll be so appreciative. I swear. I swear. I swear, I swear. Okay, let's go to the next one. So this is another one, y'all. Oh Lord, she put up so many. Lord have mercy. I'm talking about the Twitter fingers was going crazy. Well, the Instagram fingers. So it says growing. When you are transitioning to a new season of life, the people and situations that no longer fit you will fall away. Don't fight the process. This is so hypocritical because it's like, girl, we know you talking to yourself. We see you. Like you ever this is equivalent to some a 400 y'all okay, let me say this. Y'all know that picture, that meme that they did of Shaq peeping behind that little skinny pole? Well, like it's like, ninja, we can see you. This is the equivalence of this. Like, girl, we know you talking to yourself. We know you the one going through it and you preaching to yourself. Every time her and Janelle have a breakup or issues, she start putting quotes as if she's giving advice to the people, knowing she's the one who needs it. That's great. Preaching to the choir, as the saying goes. Like, girl, This is all you, player. This is all you. Okay, we know what's going on. So that's another that's another one, y'all. But she be like, I, I'm gonna give y'all a good example once I make it to that specific post. It's a real good example in the midst of all of these messages. Yeah, y'all gonna see. I'll let y'all know when we get to it. Oh, this is another good one. This is one that's on my thumbnail. So it says, y'all, ain't nothing like realizing your worth and who you are. Don't allow no one to make you feel like you not her, in all caps. Cardi album is definitely for the women who been through it and realized who she is and took her power back. It's time to get your power back. Stop sleeping on yourself and let go of anyone and everything that makes you feel less than. You didn't gave yourself this pep talk at least 10 times with Janelle on this internet. How many times you gonna realize your worth and not stick to it? So you was pretending the other times you was realizing your worth? Was it just pretending? Like, I'm confused. And now she ain't lying when she say Cardi's album is definitely for the women who been through it. Cause it is, y'all. Oh, I love that album. The song, this a little off topic, but y'all know how I am. I'm all over the place. That song with Lizzo, oh my God, I love that song. I love that song. And I like the one with Carolina. I like the one with, I like all of them. The only one I really don't like is that Bodega Batty. Bodega Batty. I'm like, oh, hell no. That's definitely for Spanish people. I didn't like that one, but yeah, that album definitely gives breakup album when you put all your pain into your craft, child. But ma'am, who are you convincing? And this is what I mean by trying to convince, well, pretending like you're giving dropping gems for the supporters when in all actuality you're talking about yourself, and the one she really wants to see this, she got millions of followers, but it's only one person she really wants to see and to feel this, and that's Janelle. As if this couldn't have been sent via text. Like she could have left us out the group chat. Okay? We know you talking about him. We know you talking about y'all situationship. But at some point, you gotta, when you gonna realize your worth and stick to it, you won't keep settling for less or forgiving the very same man who makes you question if you're worthy. You won't. When you really realize your worth, you won't be doing that. Thank you, Miss Valerie. You say, hey, Pac, I know women who is codependent on a man, even if it means that that man is really no good. They just have to have a man in their life that's, yep, I know a few like that. And therapy is definitely needed, y'all, because it's coming from a lot of trauma, childhood and adult. Not healing from past relationships, all of that. It's people that just can't be alone. And that's why I said in those moments, you're supposed to look to your kids for your strength. That's where you get your strength from, your baby. They keep you going. They give you a reason to push through. Their motivation because you have no choice. Well, especially if you're a good mama, you ain't got no choice but to push through for them. Because who you look like giving up when you got six cheering that's, y'all, oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that, y'all. We talking about the same person that was in text messages talking about uh the S word when she was with LaTrue and when she was with Janelle. The same person that be ready to leave this earth because the relationship ain't working out with a man. Bump the fact that she got all these babies that's dependent on her. That's the crazy part. Ain't no way in hell I'm contemplating the S word when I know I got all of these blessings that God then gave me depending on me. Bump the ninja. Men come and go. There are a dime a dozen. Like, I just don't get it. Now I ain't gonna be unrealistic and act like I ain't been through heartbreak or I ain't been through nothing because we all done been there, y'all. We all done been there. We all done been stupid behind a man before. But at some point you got to wake up. At some point you gotta say, okay, now bitch, like, well, what are we doing? This man is showing us that he ain't no good, that he don't want to act right. Like this the 15th time. How many more chances are we gonna give him till we get it together? At some point, yeah, like it's nothing wrong with keeping your man. He done made a mistake. Hey, you done forgave him. But 15, baby, you done got a little too comfortable making them mistakes. It's time to set you free. Soar, little bird, soar. Kick them back into the streets. Let them hit that pavement head first. We ain't doing that. Like it's time. Hey, Drew Anna. I hope I said your name right. It's so cute. Shout out to all my new people in here. I love it. Hey, Miss Leslie. All right. So let me take this down and go to the next one, y'all. Like, she was on the road, baby. She want Janelle to see her pain. Okay? She want him to feel it. Let's see what this one is. So this one says, being chosen by God isn't for the weak. There's an ugly side to being chosen. Nobody talks about the constant attacks and pure hell you go through just because you were picked by God. The rejection, the isolation, the having to sit in silence while you are ridiculed, misjudged, or misunderstood. All because God told you to be still because the plan and purpose is bigger than the attack. It, is she not seeing what's going like I do realize that she is one of the parties in this saga, but she puts stuff out there as if she's not actually in it. Am I making sense, y'all? Like it's delusional. Like you can't be halfway with God. So when you wondering why what you want is not happening, you feel like God ain't answering your prayers. You feel like, like you said, God told you to sit still, but it's taking too long. That's why. You can't be hot and cold with him. You can't serve the devil and then think you're gonna go through the window, sneak in the window at God's house and get in bed like you ain't been gone all night with the devil. No, you can't do that. You can't. How does that scripture? Choose ye this day who you shall serve. That's it. Like you're not. She one of the chosen ones. We're gonna just let her have that. So you cannot serve two masters. Facts, sweet queen. Like it don't go that way. It does not. It does not. You got to pick a side, baby, and stay there. Um. Okay, this is another one, and this one says, y'all, real anointing. Here we go. Talking about God all through and through, y'all. You know what's even crazier? The fact if she was really one of them ones when it comes to God, she wouldn't be going through what she's going through. She not going through it, she wouldn't be allowing. She would have been left him. She would have been left him. You can't be one of them ones and you don't even know your own words. You still trying to convince a ninja from that you met supposedly almost 3 years ago that you're valuable. You trying to convince a man that you've been with almost 3 years how valuable you are. even in the third year. You can't be one of them ones. Because if you was that ninja would have, he would have been gone. He'd have been plucking boogers on somebody else's couch. Okay, I tell you that much. Real anointing irritates real demons. That's why some people can't stand you. They don't even know why. They are possessed. It's not personal, it's spiritual. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, let's take this down. I really have no words for this one outside of like just constantly putting God in the midst when you don't really live that life. Like you're not walking it like you're talking it. You're not living by your words, baby. That's why you're not seeing the outcome that you want to see. That's why you're not seeing it. Because you're not living the way you're supposed to be living. This one says, put it over here. Don't retaliate. God said vengeance belongs to him. They will block their own blessings just because of their intentions towards you. Be still. Be still. Be still. You can't, and here's the thing, right? You can't possibly think that you you got into this relationship wrongfully. He was in a relationship, you was in a marriage. Y'all decided to bump uglies, got together, situationship. You wanted to prove to your ex-husband that you was over him, and to the internet, you wanted to rub it in our faces, right? That she had such this great man after her husband. And he seen an opportunity and he took it because he's an opportunist, right? So you can't really believe that y'all did all of that together, all of the toxicity, all of the back and forth, all of that. And you really think because y'all break up that God is going to strike him down or something? Like, no. He wasn't God sent from the beginning. The punishment is you constantly going back to him. That's your punishment right there. Because God didn't send you him. He wasn't sent as a blessing like she made it seem. Sprinkling sugar on shat. Okay? That's exactly what she did for that relationship. She wanted the world to believe that this demon was an angel. God sent. And he wasn't. And because you stayed in it and you lived in that energy, because his energy became yours. Hence why you got a lot of bad luck now. You stayed in it. So that's your punishment. And every time you go back to him, you go through the same thing over and over. It's a continuous cycle, never ending, never changing. Same toxic cycle. And that's why this man was never sent to you as a blessing, baby. God ain't gonna send you a blessing in the form of a man when you were still married. And he ain't gonna send you somebody else's man. That's the crazy part. Like, so if Janelle is over there, uh, you know, treating you bad, treating you wrong, that's a part of your karma. And the fact that you stand in it when you know, it's not like you in the unknown. You know that relationship ain't right. Hence why y'all keep breaking up. That should tell you something. That should tell you something. Just because you do for people financially, that don't make you a good person. That don't make you a good person. Just because you give people money sometimes or you buy them gifts. Because we've seen plenty of times she done did for people and threw it right back in their face on the internet. Used it against them. That does not make you a good person. That's the crazy part. Okay, let's take this off. I really believe she thinks because She was faithful to him. She did so much for him. She feels like she treated him good. She really believes that um that's going to give her extra favor, or because the relationship ain't working out, that Janelle is going to be struck down, or God is going to do whatever, do his big one to Janelle. When you went into that situation knowing it was wrong on both ends, so you got to take some of that responsibility. Hence why y'all going through what y'all going through. That's God's way of showing you, I didn't send you this. My hands ain't nowhere near this or on this. But you keep indulging. You keep going back. You keep going back. So it's like all of these posts are pointless. They're pointless if you're gonna keep going back. It just all it's showing to people is that you don't realize your own worth. Like you don't see your own worth. And the crazy part is a man ain't gonna see your worth if you don't see it. They gonna treat you how you treat you, based on how you move. Same go for your kids. If you the type of person that be around, treating your kids bad, cussing your kids out, guess what that man gonna do? He gonna get comfortable. He gonna think he can cuss your kids out, treat them any kind of way. Yeah, because you're doing it. And if he see your self-esteem is low, guess what? He gonna treat you just like your self-esteem is low. And that's exactly what he do. He knows that. And the crazy part is, right? This is why I don't believe in giving second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth chance. Because you would think the mature thing to do is, okay, she didn't gave me another chance. Let me get my act together because this might be my only chance. But it don't, at least 95% of the time, it don't work out like that. You know what they do? Well, she didn't gave me another chance. Let me push my luck and see if I can do it again. And that's exactly what's going on here. He's not looking at it from the ladder. Like he's not looking at it like, oh, I didn't effed up. Let me get my act together because she gave me another chance, and next time she probably won't forgive me. No, he's looking at it like, all right, she's showing me that she gonna deal with it. Why buy the cow when you get the milk free? So I could pretty much do what I want. He know he can do what he want because he know that she might get mad for a day or two, and then boom, they right back together. He's not going to never change because of that. If you didn't gave him 15 chances, you really think that man is thinking about, okay, well, this 16th chance might be the last one? No. The first one should have been the last one, if you ask me. That ninja don't care. All right. Let's go to the next one, y'all. I hope the weather, I see somebody say something about the weather. I hope it's not messing us up. I hope it's not, y'all. Because it is raining and thundering a lot. So hopefully y'all can hear me good. So this one says, one thing about God, he will let the whole scene play out. He'll let them mock, lie, screenshot, and gossip about you, then bless you in a way that makes them choke on their own words. Child, that one must be fuzz. Okay, girl. Who ain't nobody lying on you, okay? Ain't nobody lying. Everybody, we just going off of what you put out here, just like we doing now. Giving our opinions based on subliminal posts that you made is not lying on you. Anyway, this one must have been for us, y'all. Listen, this one might have been one for us out of the 17. Let's take this one down and go to the next one. I'm hoping my power don't go out on y'all. This is coming down. I love it though. All right, this is another good one. I can't wait till I get that good one. So this one says, people lack accountability, then say, you could have talked to me. No, I couldn't. You don't listen. You deflect. You twist everything into an attack and then play victim. She talking about herself. Conversations with you aren't healing, they're exhausting. And honestly, I don't owe my peace to someone who only shows up to win an argument, not to understand. So if that's how he moves, why are you still dealing with it? Why are you still dealing with it? What are you holding on to? Because if you ask me, based on all the reminiscing she was doing yesterday, because y'all know we went live about all of that. Oh, how ironic though, y'all. Yesterday she was posting all of those videos from when she was in her marriage, right? Just for today, her and Janelle and broke up, and she's subbing the hell out of him. He done unfollowed her and all of that. That is crazy. Like I'm talking about reminiscing hard. She posted about, look like 50 video clips from in that marriage. She don't have nothing compared to that, with Janelle. That's the crazy part. You know it's bad when anytime one of your kids' birthdays come up and you gotta get videos and pictures from when you was with LaTrue, because you don't hardly have any memories or created any memories from your current relationship, but a handful. So she gotta go in the vault from her marriage just to be able to post a handful of pictures with her cheering. That is crazy to me. And it's really red flagish, y'all, because it shows the difference in the dynamics, right? It shows how with LaTrue, she was forced to be a mother, forced to be a wife, and most importantly, a mother. Because she had all the memories in the world with her kids. Versus this dynamic where Janelle ain't forcing her to be a mother. He ain't forcing her to be a mother. It ain't no structure. It's not giving it. See, LaTrue. They try to say LaTrue is narcissistic and he all about his image and this and that. That has pros and cons. You know why? Because when LaTrue was with her, she couldn't. Them kids couldn't have their hair all over their head. They couldn't be half dressed. No, they had to be presentable because he had a certain image to uphold, and that's a plus for me. That's a good thing. Now it's like she don't give zero F's, zero. And it brings me back to another thing she said in the beginning of the saga was that um somebody had told her she needed to heal. Her and her kids needed to heal and this and that from the marriage, and before she jumped into something else. And this girl said, "Uh, my kids good, like they good. It's time for me to do such and such and such and such." And I'm like, "They good? Like what?" That's what she was, because this not the first time, y'all. She said her calling is not to be a mother, right? Now she didn't say it, she didn't word it like that early on in the saga, but she did say, different things along those lines, as in so many words, I'm finna put these cheering on the back burner and it's time for me to live my life and figure out who Laonya is. That's what she said. That's what she said. Oh, they good. They got everything they need. It's time for me to fill my own cup back up. And da-da-da. Unfortunately, we can't do that now. Unfortunately, we can't just put our kids on the back burner because our cup is empty. We have to figure out a way to fill our cup up while having our kids right there with us. A good mama ain't, no, we ain't putting them on the back burner and then no, we can't do that. Not when you one of the ones. Can't do that. But yep, this one definitely was for Janelle, y'all. Definitely. You can tell. So let's take this one down. Let's take this one down. Let me see what's next. Ooh, we going down the list, baby. Going down the list. We're almost done with them. So this one, it says, she been quiet lately. That's how you know the next chapter about to eat. Okay. Okay, girl. Okay. We waiting. We waiting to see. We're waiting. We waiting on it. Next in my Judge Judy voice. Let's see what this one says. Oh, this is the one, y'all. This is one of the ones. It says, when I say I'm rare in all caps, I mean that. And I'm not talking about my looks. I'm talking about the way I love, how understanding I am, my mindset, how supportive I am, my aura, my energy, and who I am as a person. You fumble me, you'll feel that shat for life. Well, clearly you with a man who don't care. Okay? Okay. Clearly you with a ninja who don't care. Because he's fumbling you over and over. At this point, he needs to be benched. Okay? It's time to bench him, okay? Because he's intentionally trying to lose the game in football terms. It's time to put him on the bench indefinitely. Indefinitely. Ain't no way. Ain't no way every time you and this man break up, you making the same post, just worded differently about how valuable and good of a woman you are and how he'll never find this again and da 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 da. And he's still doing the same shat to you. He's still making the same move. That should tell you something. He's not looking for your value and never was. Because if he was, he wouldn't be playing with you like that. A ninja that knows you're valuable ain't gonna play with you like you're not that girl. He ain't. A man will only do what you allow. That's it. That's all. All right, let's take this one down, y'all. It's another good one. Another good one. Let me see. What is this one? Oh, this another good one. Hold on. So this one says, y'all, this is her talking to herself again, but acting like she's giving jewels to the supporters. It says, "Dear girl who sees, start over, Pop. Dear girl who sees her friends getting engaged, pregnant, married, moving into her first home, posting pics with her man, etc. And you feel like you're doing something wrong. Stop. Their season isn't your season. God hasn't forsaken you. Comparison is the thief of joy." In order to go through, in order to get to your season, you have to relinquish the past season. You can't get to the season that's for you if you're holding on to a season that isn't, ma'am. Like, it's impossible. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. You can't keep praying to God for the one that's gonna value you, but holding on to the one that ain't. It don't work like that. It don't. And that's probably why, if you ever wonder, like I said, why your life ain't blessed or you feel like you can't catch a break, look at the energy you're surrounded by. And that can go for the people that you're around, whether it be your partner, your friends, your family, whatever. And if it's a consistent energy, remove it. If it's no good, remove it. Spouse, boyfriend, baby daddy, friend, cousin, sister, sister in law, cousin in law, mother in law, mama, daddy, whatever. If that energy is bad, remove it. Don't let nobody tell you that you got to stay surrounded in bad energy just because you family or whatever. No. Because if that's your family, they ain't going to be moving a certain way around you. If they care about your feelings and your blessings, they're going to act accordingly. They're going to show you they care. Thank you, Miss Danae. I appreciate you, my girl. Thank you. Like, no, make it make sense. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, she posting this as if she's dropping gems for the people when this is for her. She's the only person she's trying to convince is herself. And clearly it don't work because she keep taking him back. She keep taking him back. I personally believe at this point, the only way that relationship is going to dissolve 100% is if he leave her for good, like LaTruth did. I think that's the only way it'll be done. Like stick a fork in it done. Is if he walk away for good. Just like LaTruth did. Just like Sleepy did. Sleepy went and married somebody else. LaTruth didn't want to reconcile the marriage. And what's crazy is normally it's the woman who has to walk away from the man in order for the relationship to, dissolve. But in her case, the man has to leave her. Because oh child, ain't no way in hell. Life is too short to allow somebody to just keep using you as a doormat. Like that is crazy. Hey, Mr. Mona. Hey, Mr. Reese. Josh said he wasn't getting married. Yep, and he stood on it too. Wait, hold on. But Bushwatcher, and you're welcome. Okay, period. Shout out to my Bushwatchers. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love all y'all. Not just the Bushwatchers. Okay. Let me go. Let me put the next one up. Ooh, come on, mouse. Dang it. It must be this mouse pad. I'm tripping sometimes. What's going on? What's going on? All right. This one. Okay, this is another one. Another one of them ones. This one says you shouldn't have to set yourself on. Oh, this the one, y'all. This is the one right here. You shouldn't have to set yourself on fire to get some attention. Hashtag let that marinate. This the one, y'all. What I say? Didn't I tell y'all Janelle is not around like that? That's why she be so quote unquote exhausted. Can't catch a break, and she's been how she said it, stretched so thin and pulled from this person to that person to this person to that person. He's not really daddy of the year over there. He's not that helpmate that's taking turns alternating position. No. He deals with her when he wants to deal with her. And that's including the babies. That's including that. He ain't no set scheduled dad like the truth is. He ain't that. This ninja deal with her accordingly. And you could tell by this subliminal. You shouldn't have to set yourself on fire to get some attention. So that basically tells me that she's doing everything in her power, crying out to him for his attention, and he's not. He just don't. He ain't got it together. He got too much going on. He got too much going on. And I personally think, y'all, like I said in the beginning of this live, I feel like because it's not given. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's my sister. Hold up. Yeah, when the rain. Don't you know I ain't staying all night? But you know I don't. Child. Okay. Gotta go help my niece, y'all, with her homecoming stuff. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I said in the beginning of this live, I personally feel like because the bag ain't bagging like it once was. She's not the same person as she once was. She don't have it like she once had it, right? She don't even have the attention that she had at one point. It's like she's no, she's not of value to him anymore. Granted, she can do a little here and there, but she can't do what she once did for him financially, physically. Granted, they got babies. Them babies gonna be there. Like he gotta take care of Sharon, okay? He gotta take care of Sharon, but it's not. It's not the same, y'all. It's not the same. She's not the same person as she once was, and she can't give him what she once gave him. She's not in a position to buy $10,000 rings anymore, or 30,000 dollar chains and however much clothes, shoes, get personal chefs, constantly going on trips, and she's not in that position anymore. So it is the temperature gonna be different. It's gonna be different because he's also trying to present a certain image to social media. He's also trying to present that. That's why he holding on to that Wu Tang Jizza role as long as he can. Like, dude, what's new? What's new? That's crazy. Granted, of course you can still get your accolades for things that you were in, but what's new? What's current? What's current? Same way they be telling the truth. Oh, why you still singing Drop It Low? What is Johnny like? What's current? What's going on, sir? What's present? What's 2025? What's 2025? So, hold on, y'all. So this is another one. This one says, ooh, God, oh, not God. Good news. God is getting you back on your feet for the greatest comeback of your life. Tell God thank you. God, 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 God. God, 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 God. You better quit playing with him. You best to quit playing with him. And as soon as Janasha's, back in the fold, if it happens, God gonna be back there on the back burner in the closet with the door closed. Yep. And that's what he don't like. So this is the last one, y'all. Ooh, we finally made it to the end. I'm not embarrassed by anything I've been through. It might be tea for y'all, but it's a testimony for me, child. You know what? Overcoming cancer is a testimony. Overcoming a car accident that you could have been unalived in. Breaking a leg and learning to walk again. That's a testimony. Um, Being on drugs for 20, 30 years and then overcoming it. Addiction, whether it's drugs, alcohol, whatever. That's a testimony. Being for the streets, stripper, this, prostitution, that, and then turning into the deacon's wife. That's a testimony. Arguing with your man, exposing your man and his body butter and his booger picking and his abusive nature is not a testimony. Doing that on the internet, that's not a testimony. It's most definitely Tito. Lipton. Let me stop. It's tea like a motherfucker. Okay, listen, Linda. It's tea. It's tea. A testimony is something that well, it's your story, but it involves situations where you overcome things that you didn't think you would overcome. I'm talking about real life struggles, not a breakup that you can easily walk away from. You choosing to stay in toxicity. You know what? We're gonna give her that, y'all. We're gonna let her and Janelle's relationship emotional roller coaster. We're gonna let it be a testimony because it's up. It's it's something Guinness Book of World Records worthy. Okay, the most breakups in history. It's up. It's definitely giving something. Okay, so we just going whatever. Yeah, I don't know. But it's definitely tea. Lipton. That's my new. I'm about to start saying that now. Not Lipton, child. Piping hot tea at that. Period. Ain't no piss. It ain't no piss, child. It's definitely tea. And you would think because of as much as they break up and get back together, you would think that it would hit the same, but it hit differently every single time. Every single time. I'm shocked she ain't crashed out. But it's gonna be dependent upon his movement. Her crashing out, because one thing she don't like is her image. Even though her image is stained, she don't like it being stained at the hands of a man. Okay, so it's gonna take for him to say something out the way for her to crash out. It ain't gonna just happen just because they broke up, y'all. He's gonna have to say something or do something that's gonna make her come to the internet. Outside of that, it's gonna be subliminals, like we just went through. Because the last time it was because she wanted that ring back and he wouldn't giving it to her. So she threatened to come to the internet. And that's exactly what she did. And then one of the other times is because he came to the internet and say, I'm big single. She was like, you won't come to my people and tell my people on some trying to be on some slick ish? Oh, you big single? She say, them my people, them folks belong to me. You had 100 followers when I met you. I'm like, oh, that sounds familiar. Very. Oh. But yep, that's what it's gonna take, y'all. It's gonna take something like that. He gonna have to pop his ish or say something out the way, or she gonna want something back. Shout out to the supporter who said, oh, I forgot about that. Somebody said, Pop, notice how he didn't have on the jury. Let me make sure. Before I even say that, let me go see. Before I even say that, let's verify. Hold on. Because I don't like to put nothing out there. Factual. I'm up in there singing her little butt off, child. Okay, let's see. What did he? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go look at the pictures. Not the comments. No, he had on a little stackable chain. One, a little herringbone, a little thin herringbone, and then he had on another little thin chain would look like a seashell star. No rings. Hold up, y'all. And then he had on. That's weird. Hold on. Let me show y'all these. Because that's definitely uncommon for him. Now he did have on some hazel colored contacts, y'all. He was really trying to be in them hoes' face. That ninja say I'm going in them hoes' face. All with the color, the hazel eyes. Like, I'm on my hazel eye chat tonight. That's what he said. Hazel eyes for them hoes. Okay, let me let me send this to my email so I can show y'all real quick before we get up off y'all. Hold on. See, wait. Oh, that's wrong. Okay. I believe they pointed. Easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 point. Oh Lord. Man, I don't know. I don't know. You really think so? Like you oh Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. That caught me off guard. That's why it was so funny. Not pawing the jury. Not pawing the jury. The boogers. Y'all know he called them earrings boogers. Okay. Hey Ramsey, what's up, my girl? Okay, let me see. So we have this one. Let's put this one up first. Let's make it bigger, y'all, because we can zoom in. I might be able to show y'all his eyes. All right, let's go here. He on a uh, hey, Miss Valencia, talk about how I done fell out the bushes. Okay. That's the biggest I can make it though, y'all. Y'all can see, ooh, and it's giving lazy. One of them giving lazy. Maybe the contact was irritating him because he never gave me lazy eyes. Maybe I ain't look good enough, but it could be the contact was irritating his eyes because they not prescribed. So yeah, they're not prescribed. So it probably was irritating him because one of them is giving Fetty Wap a little bit, giving Fetty Wap, sir. But if y'all notice, he don't have on none of the jewelry that she bought him. Okay, it looked like he got on Lala chains. What y'all? Because it's definitely giving y'all. It's definitely giving. You know how the ham be wearing the little stackable chain. You know how the little girls be wearing the multiple little small tiny chains together, like 2 or 3 chains at one time. Yeah, that's something little girls do. But because they so tiny, like you don't. It's rare you see a man wearing choker chains. Like it don't have no length to it. It's giving choker. But where's the big what did it say? JXY chain. Y'all remember she bought him a Cuban link. From what I heard though, I heard that it wasn't real. I heard the Cuban link wasn't real, y'all. So I don't know how true that is, but notice he don't wear it. Ooh! Notice he don't wear it. But the JXY one, I heard that one is real. But the Cuban link, I mean, yeah, the Cuban link with the matching bracelet from was it Intrigue Jewelers or whatever from the beginning of the saga? I heard that that wasn't real. It was costume. It was giving costume. Um, but yeah, look, no ring. Where's the big old ring? Remember, she bought him, and the crazy part is she got him 2 rings, if I'm not mistaken. If y'all remember, it was one early in the saga at one of the premieres. She gave him a ring in front of all his friends. That was the same night she kissed him on the lips. Y'all remember that? And that went viral because they was going around telling people that they was just friends. Co-star. That's my co-star, my co-worker. Right? So she ended up kissing him on the lips um while somebody else was recording them. And then she tried to lie. She went live the next day lying and saying that she kissed him on his cheek on the side of his face, but it was like, girl, you kissed him on the lips. Everybody could see the kiss on the lip, right? So she gave him a ring that night. They was at a premiere, one of his premieres. I think it was for uh one of the shows he did or whatever. Probably the saga, the Wu Tang, whatever. But she gave him a ring that night because she gave it in front of his friends. And he even said when he was being recorded, he said, I think he told her he loved her or something, and people caught that too, right? So, but then came another ring, which was the 10K ring, the one from her last crash out session. When she gave him that one, I don't know. I don't think it's the same ring though. I could be wrong. It could be the same ring. But didn't she buy him a Rolex too, y'all? Now we know she bought LaTruth one, but didn't she buy him a Rolex too? Or no? Look, Lakeisha said Lakeisha said the same thing I said. Hey Queen Fee, what's up, my love? Shout out to you. Thank you for coming through. Blessing the chat, period. I could have sworn she bought him a Rolex. Um, I don't know, y'all, but like I said, he ain't got on none of the jewelry. Oh, he ain't got on none of the jewelry, y'all. None. Okay, let's go to. I got one more to show y'all. Let's take this one down and show the other one. Just it's the same. Well, not the same picture, but it's from the same night. where you can kind of get a better view. But notice how this is another view, y'all. He don't have on no jewelry. Like, well, he did have on the other picture. You can see a little bracelet, but I don't think it's one that she bought him. But that was interesting because he never not wears at least one piece of jewelry that she done bought. So the supporter was like, "Do you think that she managed to take her jewelry back from him that she bought, or he just didn't wear it?" I say, "Well, I don't know. Like, that's not a question I can answer, okay? Because we don't know. Like, he could have just not wore it that night. He didn't want to be too, he wants to be a little more subtle. He didn't want to be too extra. So you never know, child. What is Ham doing in there? You never know. I don't know, y'all. Hey, Nana Karen. That ninja gave that ring to his boy. Bye. I'm not doing this with y'all. I am not. We finna get off here. I gotta go help my niece, y'all. Let me take them off. Anyways, y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking our pod for these 2 hours. We had a consistent almost 600 in the building. I love it. I love the love. Thank y'all for the support. I'm glad the power didn't go out because it is thundering and raining like crazy here. I'm gonna have to find me a good. I think I got a rain jacket because I still gotta go help my niece. I can't just not go help her, and she needs the help. It's a lot of stuff she gotta do. But thank y'all for rocking out with me on this good old Wednesday night. I will be back tomorrow, y'all, and I'm still working on that 2-part series. God spare I can finish with the first part this week because I think I might. I ain't almost done, but I'm like halfway through it. I'm halfway through it, so hopefully I can drop it as a premiere before this week is out. We'll see what happens. But I love y'all. Stay safe. If you're in the boot and the weather is bad where you at, stay safe. Yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Luke Hawk, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. Lupac, baby, don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENENT, bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. LUPAC, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury. She deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real. This Lupac, baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react. She the code was not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. LUPAC, baby, don't bend. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth. Got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENDENT, bring in truth to the streets. LUPAC, baby, don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. LUPAC, baby, don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to